Arrow 4, episode 1. He is kicking ass.
I told you guys to call me Red Arrow.
A red arrow? Just mean you can't make a left turn.
Whatever, it's had a hijack job.
Mary, you're up. Get the damn back up.
Take that L.
So we just go on as we have, running City Hall by committee instead of electing a mayor?
Maybe we should have you focused on catching these ghosts.
That's just what the media calls them.
Because they disappear like ghosts.
Yeah, I didn't say it wasn't cute. The truth is, these guys are hard to catch. They're not your average everyday criminals. Average everyday criminals don't have cyanide capsules in their teeth so they can off themselves rather than be interrogated. I'm doing the best I can here.
We need you to do better. The city was dying before more mass showed up to wreak havoc.
Look, we'll get these guys eventually, and things will turn around. I mean, look, we've rebranded the city. We got the new tourism program. We got the new high-speed rail line to Central City.
Hopefully from Central City.
Well, maybe we can have a flash day. Just like them.
Oh.
We need an influx of people, which means an influx of cash.
Keep your seats.
Excuse me, this is a private meeting.
Oh, excellent. I despise interruptions.
Who the hell are you?
Me? I'm the man you're looking for. I'm the one who controls, or what do you people call them? The ghosts. So you're all fretting about the city dying. I'm here on behalf of an organization that wants you to let it die. See, death is a beautiful thing. We die, we go into the ground, our remains grow into flowers. It's only in the interval after dying that new things can sprout.
That's enough. Get the hell out of
Cities are like puppies. You see them writhing in agony on the streets, you put them down, you don't let them suffer.
I'm getting security.
Hey, well, Susan, calm down. Get up.
It's very rude behavior.
Damn, that's the dude that
None of you
Ra's al Ghul was
seem
talking about.
particularly likable. But if you do have any friends, or anyone who does love you, I suggest you say goodbye. My people will be in touch.
Oh, Oliver, these eggs are heaven. Don't tell me you made them.
In the slow cooker. Slow cooker, you got us, yeah.
I knew it. People are always so hesitant to try them, but slow cookers are absolute life changers.
I don't know how that is not a bumper sticker yet.
I know.
On the topic of life changers, you guys really need to get on the school situation here. We could write you a recommendation letter for our school's waiting list.
Wouldn't it help to have kids first, or I don't know, a kid?
Oh, it takes years to get on that list. I'm sure kids aren't too far down the line.
Yeah, we haven't talked about it.
That's where Mimosa is.
I need to see it. Do you have it on?
Yes. Shh, baby, shh. You have it on, you ready? Do you have it?
Oh, it's stunning.
It's my mother's.
Yes,
So, when are you gonna...
he's gonna marry her.
What are you guys talking about?
Whoa! Dude! Nice reflexes!
Back off, Psycho. 6 people have died from the crank you've been pushing. 4 of them were kids!
You've certainly chosen an unusual hobby, Mr. Queen. Said he'd kill us all. That was a hell of a press conference. These people needed a strong reminder that the city doesn't bow to terrorists.
Susanna?
I thought that tasted funny.
Call 911. John, wait a minute. City leadership is being targeted. They just poisoned the district attorney. I'm headed to my father. I need you and Thea among the other two members.
I'm closer to the head of emergency services. Thea, I need you at City Hall. Are you okay? Can we get a nurse over here? This district attorney just collapsed. Staff is thinking it might be poison, but I need toxicology.
Of course, here's gonna be the blatant attack.
All right. It's a woman you just know.
You okay?
Yeah, kick ass. Never mind.
Are you okay? Captain Lance, the district attorney was pronounced dead, and reports are coming in that the city controller and the head of emergency services have also been killed. That's pretty much the city leadership.
You don't like this obvious. Part of you is still here.
You love every moment that I'm with you, no matter where we are.
What's that?
I hacked Cord Industries to check out the design schematics for their bombs. Turns out they have a GPS track built in.
Can you find out where it is?
It's really thin. GPS is offline now, but their last location was Admiral Transfer Interchange. It's a truck depot outside Pennytown. Close-up shot once ago.
Call Thea, you get more on the dig.
This might be a good time to tell you that Cisco worked up a little something before he knew you were leaving. New suit.
Let's take long enough for a new suit.
Hey, Cisco designed a new suit? What?
I heard about places like this. Owners must have left when the city started taking. Well, our new friends seem to have found a use for it.
Gentlemen, the world's a funny place. It resists.
Nobody ever looks up,
fights
right?
progress. And so the only way to move things forward is to fight back. And you men are here today because you understand that. But our cause is only as strong as our weakest men. Mr. Alvarez, please step forward. You commanded the hijacking the other night. The cluster bombs from Cord Industries.
Yes, sir. We encountered some resistance, but we handled it.
Well, I guess my definition of handle is a little different than yours. You see, when I handle a problem, the problem dies.
Sir, we got away from bombs, so
You know, I love this town in the fall. I mean, yes, it looks pretty much the same as it does in the other 3 seasons, but I admire consistency. I respect dependability. And you've shown me neither. So now, allow me to show you something. It's another kind of beauty. It's the manipulation of primordial energies. Over your head? Yeah. The grazing of the levers that God uses to move the world. This.
Oh my god. What the hell is that?
still. What the hell was he doing? He's a vampire, a soul sucker or something? Okay.
What are they gonna do with the explosives? Tell me!
They're gonna destroy Sarcity Station.
It's right.
What that man did was not natural.
I know. It was mystical. How can you be so sure? Because I've seen things. These things that can't be explained, even by science. I suppose you weren't going to tell us about these things you've seen, Oliver? We need to focus on finding the cluster bombs. Can you activate the GPS?
Yeah, eventually, but I'm pretty sure the train station's gonna be blown up by then.
Fine. So we do this old-fashioned way.
So, this is the old-fashioned way?
Can we maybe discuss last night?
It's pretty amazing, right? How could you ever want to give up that rush?
Extremely easily. It's not what I'm talking about. You seem a little out of control.
This is coming from the guy who used to use criminals as target practice.
I'm amazed by how far you've come in 5 months, and I'm under no illusions that this isn't a violent life. I want you to remember that it's restraint separating us from them.
Well, you've managed to be back, what, 24 hours before giving me a lecture? I think Laurel, $50.
Being serious. How long has this been going on for?
Nothing is going on. Okay, I just become a better fighter.
A better fighter remains in control when they fight. Is everything okay?
It's not okay. My brother can't seem to stay out of my business.
Any luck?
No.
She seems a little off to you.
No, she's fine. Just a little too aggressive, maybe. I remember you were the same way when you started out.
Saw that you took my advice on the identity concealment.
Oliver, man, what are we doing? Pretending everything's normal, that we are normal?
I'm looking for a way in.
I was serious to think that you trusted Malcolm Merlin more than you trusted me. But then I realized that I'm not angry at you, I'm angry at myself for thinking you're someone that you clearly aren't.
I don't know what that means.
Oliver, after everything that I couldn't fathom why you didn't trust me. But then I realized you couldn't. It's not who you are. You don't trust. You don't love. You were able to fool Roz and join the League because inside you are every bit as dark as they are.
Damn.
Thank you for coming.
Responding to a bouncer has got into the SCPD job description.
But you know what I mean. I'm glad we're working together.
It seems like you're working with a lot of people these days.
What's that supposed to mean?
Excuse me.
Dad.
Prodigal arrow returns.
Captain Lance?
I thought that was your last nice mask over your head. Felt like old times.
Only tried to help.
That was true. You were to come back. This town started going to crap the moment you put on that hood. You brought madness into all our lives, and the monster you were inspired monsters.
Maybe. But I'm not a monster anymore.
And what are you?
The Green Arrow.
Nice nap.
This when they dump him back on the island.
Napping. Where's Waller?
Back in Coast City, sleeping off the scotch.
Wake her up. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Director Waller has asked me to thank you for agreeing to take on this mission.
I didn't agree to take on any.
Sorry, we're in a bit of a block here. Now you're getting off this plane. You do that with a shoot on your back or a bullet in your head. Your call.
Why is Waller doing this?
I guess she likes you. I think Waller can like anybody. Plus, you know the terrain.
What terrain?
Your job is to infiltrate the area, assess the threat, and report back. You have AES encrypted communication gear in your pack. Your target may be radar capable, so you have to aim or win. When you think you're above the sludge, only then do you pull the chute.
Damn.
Uh-oh, you have mopey face. Were you worried after 5 months of happiness that you weren't going to be able to
And I don't want to be that type of person anymore.
Maybe you just need to be a different kind of person. And you're not doing this alone anymore.
Train station was bust.
Military's on a platform, on the tracks, or inside any of the trains. But if there's no bomb in the station, then how do they expect to blow it out?
You didn't bring the darkness here.
bombs aren't at the station because they're breaking them in?
Training. When is the reopening ceremony scheduled for?
9:58. Promise out an arrival of the first high-speed train from Central City. You should suit up too.
You gonna see the new suit? Yeah, Cisco. Yeah.
Everybody get out of here! It's not safe!
People are like, damn.
They're really strong! Go!
This is SCPD.
Train is 10 minutes out. 6 minutes till safest blast radius.
Situation report. Mr. Slater.
Sorry. You had to get off at an earlier stop.
You can't be the Arrow. He died, so who are you?
You're about to find out. Stop the train.
No, I don't want to. Even if I did, I couldn't. I destroyed the braking system 20 miles ago.
Willing to die to destroy a train station?
No, that would be ridiculous.
Then how are you planning on getting off the train?
Oh, you don't know who I am, do you? I'm Damien Dark.
Okay. Okay.
Is that all you got?
This is the dude that beat Rise.
It seems you have much in common with the Arrow.
Take him in, bro. Yeah. Good.
Stop the train. Getting a kiss. Yeah.
Well, then I guess I need a code name. Lucy and I, we've missed this. We've missed all of you. And the city is far worse off than we thought.
What are you talking about?
The man leading the Ghost is Damien Dark.
Dark left Star City months ago. Why would he come back?
Did Roz tell you anything about Dark? Did it give us any idea about his agenda?
He said that Damien Dark had a hive of operatives at his disposal.
Hive? That was the exact word he used?
Yes. Why? Does it mean something to you?
Who would want to kill Andy?
Don't know their names, just an alias. Hive.
No, nothing.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, man. I'm just beat. Plus, I have a little girl to tuck in.
John.
Listen, I'm not quite there yet, Oliver, and so let's not do this right now.
I know. I get it. But there is something we do need to do.
Captain, new problem.
Seriously?
Someone's hacked into the emergency broadcast system. They've taken over all the networks.
6 months ago, the Arrow died. What he stood for did.
It lived on, and the heroes took up his mantle.
People who believe that this city should never descend into hopelessness, who believe although life is full of darkness, that darkness can be defeated by light. And tonight, I am declaring my intention to stand with them.
To fight for this city. To be the symbol of hope that the Arrow never was. I am
The Green Arrow?
the Green Arrow.
Woo! The Green Arrow. That's the water.
Country guy sent to an Astro. You have a visitor.
The fuck was that?
Sorry about the arm. Unnecessary subterfuge to prevent anyone from suspecting your involvement with Hive.
What do you want?
Well, I'm a little disappointed the train station is in a smoldering pile of ash.
I'm not. Mass murder. Killing innocents. I didn't sign up for this.
You signed up to follow my instructions, to do my will. I want to know everything about this Green Arrow, where he lives and who he loves, and I want him off the boards by the time my associates arrive.
And if I don't help you?
Well, then I would be surprised, because I think I made it abundantly clear you don't have a choice.
So my guilt for displacing Thea is only slightly outweighed by how amazing this place is.
He's actually been living with Laurel for the past few months.
Oh.
Roz stabbed her right over there.
Oh.
We can get a rug.
You know, I'd hate to disappoint you. That speech is pretty helpful.
How would that disappoint me?
You know how you said that you didn't know how to be a hero without the darkness? And I know how you hate being wrong.
Sorry I missed the funeral.
Oh no.
There was a time I would have thought this was my fault. That I brought this darkness upon us. Now I know it's not my fault. It's my responsibility. Responsibility
No,
to do
don't
what?
be for Felicity.
To end it. I'm gonna kill him. Is there anything I can do? I want to be left alone.
Fuck. Everybody he loves, bro. Don't be Felicity.